So this one is who were the real Egyptians. Let's go through this together. Or, okay, should we go what skin color were the real Egyptians? From Egyptian art, we know that the people were depicted with reddish, olive, or yellow skin tones. The Sphinx has been described as having Nubian or sub-Saharan features, and from literature, Greek writers like Herodotus, and Aristotle, referred to Egyptians as having dark skin. Yeah. So, what we can derive from that, from the Egyptian art, we know that we had what we call light tanned, which is very light reddish. Some people refer to white people, but I don't call them white because no one's white. So you have reddish, you have the olive, which is like the Asian, yeah, the yellow, which is the Chinese, and then the dark, which is the darks. You know the ones there, which is what people refer to as black, but I say obviously African or Native American or whatever. But yeah, Egyptians, that's all we are. We are all one people. It's there in black and white in Google. Let me read it again. From the Egyptian art, we know that the people were depicted with reddish, meaning white, olive, meaning Asian, yellow, meaning Chinese, and dark. There's 4 types of people. 4 corners of the world, 4 elements. We can't get away from this. 4 of a kind. There's 4 of a kind. 1 big step for man, 1 more step for mankind. Yeah? No, sorry, was it one small step for man, 1 big step for mankind? They're the mankind, we are the man, yeah? There's only 4 types of human, and it's there in the Egyptian art. We don't need to get away from it. So, this shows that the Irish, the Asian, Jamaican, and the Chinese are the real Egyptians, not these people that are in power right now, yeah? Because they are not from Africa, they are not from Ireland, they're not from Jamaica, and they're not from China. So where are they from? That's where I know, yeah? These pretenders, yeah? Yeah? Are there any Egyptians alive? Let's see. There are estimated 92.1 million Egyptians. Most are native to Egypt, where Egyptians constitute around 99.6% of the population. Most of Egypt's people live along the banks of the Nile River. They live around the world. Yeah, they live around the world. Okay. So you can see the Egyptians depicted themselves as 4 different types of man. You know, the one tanning, tanned. Yeah, not no white, black, or whatever. We all were different melanin types, different copper types. Yeah. So boom. Oh shit. Sorry for swearing. But my battery nearly dead. My battery dead. Out in the wilderness. Back on. We're back on. So that's the name for the rich. So to the ancient Egyptians themselves, the country was simply known as Kemet. Chemistry, that's where they get chemistry from. Kemet, yeah. So you can see chemicals, yeah. When you mix chemicals together, yeah, Kemet, which means black land. So named for the rich, dark soil along the Nile River, where the first settlements began. Okay. I'm just showing you like how the Egyptian Empire was like the whole world. Yeah. So the map of the new kingdom of Egypt. That's where they got United Kingdom from. It's the new kingdom of Egypt. Yeah. 1450 BC. Yeah. The new Egyptian empire rose during the period of the New Kingdom, 1570 to 1069 BCE, when the country reached its height of wealth, international prestige, and military might. International prestige and military might. The empire stretched from the modern-day Syria in the north to the modern-day Sudan in the south, and from the region of Jordan in the east to Libya in the west. Since the empire rose and and fell in the course of the New Kingdom. Historians refer to the period as either the New Kingdom or the Egyptian Empire interchangeably. Egyptian history is divided by later scholars into eras of kingdoms and in an intermediate period. Kingdoms were times of strong central government and unified nation, while intermediate periods were eras of weak central government and disunity. The New Kingdom emerged from the time known as the Second Intermediate Period, 1782 to 1570 BCE, in which the country was divided between foreign Semitic people known as Hyksos, holding power in northern Lower Egypt, the Nubians ruling to the south in Upper Egypt, and the city of Thebes in the middle, representing the traditional Egyptian government. The Theban king Ahmose I, 1370 to 1544 BCE, drove the Hyksos out of Egypt and defeated the Nubians, uniting Egypt under his rule. From Thebes in his early campaigns, Ahmose created buffer states around Egypt's border to prevent any other foreign power from gaining a foothold in the country as the Hyksos had. In doing so, he initiated a policy of conquest, which would be followed by his successors and gave rise to the Empire of Egypt. In its time, Egypt was among the most powerful and prestigious empires of the ancient world. This period is the most famous in Egypt's history. Egypt's best-known monarchs such as Hatshepsut, Thutmose III, Imhotep III, Akhenaten, Tutankhamun, Ramesses II the Great, and Ramesses III, Ramesses the Great. This is where the problems arose, because all pharaohs, Egyptians, kings are divinely chosen, yeah, and they're not going to brag about being the greatest, yeah. So there's the problem. Ramesses the Great. When you start calling yourself the Great, you have no what's the word? You're too much. You know, the ones that you have no balance. You know, the ones that you're too into you're too into yourself. Yeah, like honestly, I know who I am, but I don't go out saying I'm the best and I'm this and I'm that. I'm divinely chosen. Like everything I do, I work with the divine, and he brings me to leads me to wherever I need to go to share it to the world. So once you start calling yourself great, there's a problem. Yeah. So that's where the problems began. This Damas Ramesses here. Well, yeah, I'm just showing you here. I'm not going to go into that today. Just proving to you that we control the entire world. The whole world belonged to us. We had the biggest empire. Why? Not because we used slavery. No, because nobody had to die. Nobody had to. You didn't have to eat to live. How about that? Do you know what I'm saying? Everybody was good. Everybody was happy. You didn't have to want for anything. Yeah, you had eternal life. You have eternal source. You was spiritual. You know the ones there. So, what is there to be jealous of? I don't understand. Why would you be jealous of the fact that everybody's equal? Everybody's supposed to have what they want and sharing the wonders of the earth. You are what you create. You know what I'm saying? No one needs to be sick. No one needs to have cancer. No one needs to have AIDS. No one needs to die. Yeah, you might fall off a cliff and break your leg, but there's something we can do to obviously patch it up after a month or so. But if you go into the spiritual water, it's in heightened even quicker. So like, family, this is madness. This is what they've all been hiding, yeah? We're the real Egyptians, yeah? They've come and obviously I'll tell you, Blaze, what happened, they've infiltrated, innit? That's what's happened. Infiltrated us. Took us out one by one, especially the generals and the kings and the queens. And then when we reincarnate, they made sure, no matter where we reincarnated around the world, that we get these injections and vaccinations, so we can't remember the fact we were the real injections before. So when I'm talking to people, I'm trying to remind them of who they are. They obviously can't, because of the food and the state of mind that they're in, they can't actually grasp that we are the real Egyptians and all these lands belong to us. Like, we are the real kings and queens. So family, this is all the evidence we need at the moment. This proves that we are the real Egyptians, the Irish, the Jamaicans, the Asians, and the Chinese. This is what everyone doesn't want you to know. This is going to make sure you share this video to all those Pan-African people and those people that are trying to divide us by saying, we're the real Egyptian and only dark people are the Africans. Nah, but the proof's in the pudding, fam. Yeah, the proof's right here. Yeah, like, honestly, and if anybody wants to debate me on this, reach out to me. My name's Fire Don Sam on Instagram, Ruben Fraser on Facebook, People United on YouTube, also Fire Don Sam on YouTube. Yeah, reach out to me if you have if anything you're not too sure we're going to want to discuss, float into debate. Because, like, honestly, it's all there. Black, red, white, blue. Yeah, we are all united. Yeah, we are all United Kingdom, New Kingdom, Egyptians, Kemet. Yeah, we are all. The soil is the black. Yeah, we all come from the soil. Yeah, we're all spawned from the soil. Mother Nature, the earth. Very powerful. Yeah, this is very powerful. This is breaking news. Now, like I said, I am kind of you know what it is? I'm withholding something that's very, 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 very powerful, and the reason why I'm withholding it is because we don't want this information to get to the wrong hands. We don't want it to get to the wrong people. But believe me when I say I have the cure for cancer, AIDS, sickle cell, coronavirus, vaccinations. Yeah, and it's other than the water. Yeah. We found a much, I can't say better cure because the cure is a cure, but yeah, with the water and this combined, family, no one needs to be ill, no one needs to be sick. They've had the cure for cancer for ages, yeah. Now we have the cure for cancer, so it's facts, yeah. No one, none of your parents, none of your loved ones, none of your elderly have to die from cancer no more, yeah. If you want the cure, reach out to me because we can't put this out on social media right now. And I'm telling you, I've been obvious, I'm not going to put it out for another 12 months to 18 months. So all I'm telling you right now, if you want the cure to any disease, is contact me. Yeah, honestly, I've given you enough information about the eternal water. Go and get your eternal water. That does it anyway. But obviously, this one now, it's game over, innit? Like, listen, I've been hiding this, yeah, for centuries, yeah. I've been trying to put videos out there explaining to people you need to drink the water. So if you're not drinking the water right now, I don't know. But honestly, if you can't get to the water, you have a loved one that's on the last deathbed, reach out to me now. Contact me on either peoplesunited@gmail.com or obviously my Fire Don Sam account on Instagram or my Facebook.